Since July the 16th, 2007, I have been confirmed with being HIV positive. I don't pity myself. Um, it is what it is type thing. I'm not insecure about it. Never really was. Had it not been for the education of my family and friends, support system, I don't think I would be as confident and as comfortable as I am with being who I am. So I thank God for my family being so supportive and understanding and caring for me. I thank God for the young lady who stayed beyond her shift that night to at the Atlanta Public Health Department, stayed extra late to allow me to come there and get uh, the introduction to what I need to do to combat this virus situation. She was just a life changer. I don't think had she not been there um, and insisted.com, I was actually at a different location when I found out, and I had to travel. I had to travel kind of far to get there, and the whole ride over to that place was very emotional for me. I could not stop crying. Um, wasn't blaming anybody. I just was shocked. I had this misconception that it would never happen to me, despite of the behavior I was participating in. Because of my role being a top, I'm the one who's actually the aggressor, so I don't get penetrated. Um, I'm more the person who actually is the person that penetrates other folks. So anyway, I had this misconception that people who get penetrated are the ones who are vulnerable to that, not someone who's the aggressor. So it was a reality check for me. But again, had it not been for my family and friends, who I thank God for them, I would not have been able to do anything. Had it not been for them supporting me. So anyway, this is called Pity Me. All the hypocritical looks and stares really don't affect me. I know if I lied about my status, strangers would not neglect me. I'd rather be honest and upfront for legal and moral reasons. I have to be real. Conforming to the coward's way, like majority in my shoes, will only multiply the internal disgust I feel. Please don't attempt to pity me and HIV. You're probably just a test result away from a virus that I don't own exclusively. I don't have hate for the man who did this to me because he didn't do it alone. The truth is, I haven't the slightest idea who he is. I doubt I even know the name, a shame I solely own. Contrary to how my body looks, it masks the infection I contain. But I don't feel sorry for myself. I simply have lack of self-respect to blame. Please don't attempt to pity my HIV and me. You're probably just 5 minutes of sexual pleasure away from being just like me. It amazes me how many of you all of a sudden want to be my friend. After a brief discussion, I found 9 out of 10 of you identify with me, contrary to what you pretend. No one is doing me a favor by getting to know me or keeping what happens between us on the low. Those fools must think I was born yesterday. I'm hip to the game despite what my innocent appearance may show. Please don't attempt to pity HIV and me. I'm not angry at the world or even myself. It's only human to practice ignorance occasionally. Life goes on. I will be alright. This condition was my blessing in disguise that forced me to slow my roll. I have more important things to do, more important things to concern myself about, like cherishing my family, friends, and repairing my damaged soul. And since life has just began, yes, those still much, yes, there's still much to do. For those practicing something totally different than what they preach, please read my message because it belongs to you. Please don't attempt to pity my HIV and me. Only God knows how close you are to becoming in my shoes. No, not even you can cheat destiny.